Okay, well, let's go over to corn and see if we can find some good news over in corn. And survey says no. Both corn and beans, for that matter, are being hit today. Corn being hit, we had some crop conditions come out overnight, or at least yesterday afternoon, late evening, and silking we're 92% versus the 5-year average of 87%. We've got doughing at 39% versus the 5-year average at 33%. So both of those better than normal for the 5-year average. Good to excellent conditions stayed unchanged at 72% versus last week's. And we're looking at a 182 and a half bushel per acre yield, which is still really good. Coming on the back of the fact we've had some decent years before, that's going to weigh heavy on prices. So let's talk about December. The number we were all looking at here was 322. Well, as I come to tape here, we've breached it. Now, we've only breached it by a quarter of a cent, half a cent. Let's just see if we can trade. A trade and close below is going to have to be the negative there, or we could come back and trade above, and that could give the bulls something to really hang on to. But that's going to be a psychological level here. I think in the short term, we're right now just at it or below it. But then if we kind of trade below and close below that level, I think that you've got to be thinking that psychologically we're looking at some lower prices here for the short term. Again, if you're a bull, that 50-day moving average is up around that 339 on a quarter level. That's where you've got to be looking up to the skies to get something going and give you some comfort in the market and the fact that this market's going to get going higher here. But we just keep throwing good news as far as weather going at this thing, good news as far as crop conditions at this market, and that's why it's trading as heavy as it has. We've had some decent interest overseas in, say, soybeans that we should have given some things a lift, and we've got the dollar that's trading lower. We were in that 96 to 98 range for a long time. Now we've broken out of that to the downside significantly. But that's just not giving us what we want to see, because really this is a Mother Nature market. We're going to need to see something like Mother Nature or some other factor, geopolitical, come in and make this market kind of solidify itself. Or we're going to be in this slow decline. That's really not what the market really needs. And that's what it's looking at right now to me, because unless the market gets surprised by some bit of news out there, these things look to be trading heavy, and they still smell and look like they're trading heavy. So keep that in mind. We're going to be looking for a surprise here to kind of bolster this market. But again, as we go to tape, we've broken through that 322 level in D's, which I think was fairly decent. We'll see if we can trade below and close below, and that would portend lower prices in the short term. Let's see what the next couple of days bring us, and I'll be back to see you soon.